Hello? Welcome to our first ever live stream Packcast.
I'm gonna go.
Where's my girl?
Here, make it come down more,
No, I got it.
and then make it, yeah.
Hello, welcome to our first ever Packcast live podcast.
Yes, we are at
2025 Lufkin's Innovation Night.
Yes, we are here at Lufkin Middle School.
We are with their Advanced Academic Night. I am Addison Shea,
I'm Secorian Gardner.
and Mr. Beans will be joining us very soon.
Yes. So tonight we'll just be
Tonight.
podcasting and talking about the different things that will be going on around us.
We'll be meeting with students, teachers, and a couple other groups to see all of their projects.
And later on, we'll be meeting with the superintendent of Lufkin ISD.
Here comes Mr. Beams now.
How are y'all?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great.
We're just getting behind the scenes setup.
Yeah.
We're just doing a little bit of setup. Hi, AJ.
What's up, AJ? We got people walking by. We just started.
We just started everything.
Say hi, AJ.
AJ, say hi. AJ, say hi.
AJ is the next
Oh,
Cooper
yeah.
DeJean.
AJ is here from Brook Hollow. Going to go help out our Panther Bots. We're going to hear more from them later.
Yes.
But let's talk about y'all for a minute. So everyone that's seeing this first time, we've been doing a thing called the Packcast at the high school.
Yes, we
We
have.
have a couple episodes. And we wanted to branch out and do video. So this is our first ever attempt at video.
We're doing video and audio today.
Video and audio, and I wanted to bring in our great team. We're missing two of them, right?
We are missing two
two of them,
tonight.
but we're waiting.
One will be on the way, and one she will not be able to make it due to personal matters.
Yeah, Danielle Orta, Jaden Hernandez, Secorian Gardner,
I'm
Eddie
Addison
Che. They are our award-winning, soon-to-be award-winning, I hope more, state qualifying BPA podcast team.
Yes, first place.
First place
First
at
place.
regional.
Yes, we did.
And we have about a few weeks, 3 weeks ago till we get to state. Talk a little bit about what y'all did for your podcast.
Would you like to start?
Yes, I'll start. For our podcast this year, we talked about how social media's trends affected teen culture and pop culture. We created a podcast that kind of talked about that, and it was 3 to 5 minutes long. We edited it all down, and then we submitted that to BPA, and then we came up with a presentation that went over our whole podcast as well.
So within the midst of making our podcast, we got a Lufkin High School student by the name of Anna Greenway. And if you're watching, hi. And
She'll be here at some point tonight.
Okay. And we talked to her because she's a TikToker, and she does TikToks. She has a big following for her age, and how it affected her. We talked about how it affected her life within school, family, and things like that. And we talked for probably about 30 minutes. And within our podcast that we had to submit to the judges for our regional competition, we have to cut all that down to 5 minutes.
All right, now both of y'all, Secorian, you're used to talking on a microphone and doing all that. Addison,
sir.
This is something new for you.
This is very new.
How has that gone for you doing this competition, getting to be involved in this?
It was definitely a new experience, but I did enjoy it. It was like fun to learn about and like interesting when we came in and we started trying everything out. I did very much enjoy it, and I do love podcasts.
Okay, and Sikorian, for you?
The podcast experience has been different from talking on any mic that I've ever done and things like that. Being able to hear myself and things like that while I'm talking to whomever I'm in the podcast with is very much different for me because now I'm able to sit here, listen to myself as I'm talking to others and hear them while we're having our one-on-one conversation. But in reality, some people, they're like, oh, I don't like to hear myself. I've grown to like it, and the conversations that we have one-on-one are pretty unique.
And I know you were one of the first, when we got this new podcast set up, you were one of the first Sikorian to jump in that room and try to grab everything and do it all.
Yeah, it was me and Luke.
Oh, and here's Jaden.
Yes,
hey,
another
so look,
award.
I'm going to let y'all talk a little bit more about podcasting, talk about Panther News, all the things we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go find our next guest, which
Okay.
might be one of our biggest guests of the night
Will be.
to start.
Okay.
Addison's got those questions ready. I'm going to go find
Yes.
our next guest.
All
So
right.
hold
All right.
on.
Hi,
Stay
Jaden.
tuned.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Okay,
Good,
so
how are
everyone
you?
that's watching, we were just talking about how we are a regional award, first place award winning team
We're headed to
for
state in a few
Business
weeks.
Professionals of America, Business Professional Students of America, and who just joined us is
Jaden
another
Hernandez.
team member, Jane Hernandez.
Yes.
Yes. Is another team member, my guy, Jaden Hernandez. How you
Yes.
doing, Jaden?
I'm chilling. How about you, guys?
We're doing great.
We're good. Jaden, can you talk about how this experience has been for you as we've created our podcast?
The experience was very eye-opening to how a podcast actually works and how everything runs, basically. And it gave me more of an experience, to gradually get used to being able to talk on air with my friends because I want to make my own podcast. Is one of the main reasons why I actually wanted to do podcasting for BPA, and going and participating at regionals for BPA. It changed my perspective on how everything would be run and anything like that, and then it also helped me learn how to edit clips down from a podcast from an hour all the way down to 5 minutes if I want to make my own clips for my podcast and stuff like that.
Yes. And as real talk, editing is a long process. Shout out to Addie because if it wasn't for her, it was a lot.
Editing
me-
was definitely a big challenge for this podcast because I believe we had 47 minutes of audio and we had to edit that down into 5 minutes. And so we were going through, and our podcast was very conversational, so we had to clip the parts that were most important, and then we pieced that together to create our podcast.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like also just having to get used to, lowering and hiring people's voice with that and making sure it all sounded right and everything was working appropriately was very difficult for us at the start. But as we figured out everything, I think it ran more smoothly for us.
So, big question, and this is really for all of us. How we feeling about going to state in 2 weeks?
Low-key, I'm kind of
excited.
nervous
I'm
and excited.
nervous.
I will say I'm nervous, and then again, I'm not because I'm used to talking in front of people. But I didn't go to the regional competition due to personal matters and things that were going on that specific day. But I am
Not yet.
not yet.
yet.
Oh, she's about to spoil it. But I'm not too nervous.
I'm excited. I think it'll be a very, very fun experience, and it'll be nice to just see everybody else too, and everybody who's in the realm of podcasts and business professionals.
Yeah, for sure. And I think what mainly is nervous for me is this is my first year doing anything like this for BPA, so it's kind of nerve-wracking. And but just knowing that I'm going to be there with a bunch of my friends is kind of calming my nerves and making me more excited because we're going to a new environment in Dallas for BPA. And I wonder how those judges are going to be because the judging there was a lot different from what state will probably be.
Yes, it'll definitely be more competition. State is actually over 4 days, and basically the way they're gonna judge it there is we're gonna have prelims on Friday. We'll have prelims on Saturday, my bad. And then the top 10 from the prelims will be on Sunday for the finals, and then we'll get our awards Sunday evening.
Okay.
So it'll be a very, very long, very fun weekend.
Definitely.
Because we leave that Thursday, 27th. Oh, wait, here we go.
I don't even know how. So I sit right here.
You're in the hot seat.
You're in the hot seat. You're in the very middle.
Hey, I'm good.
Everyone, we have a very, 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 very special guest that has just entered.
Are people actually listening?
They are listening and they're also watching on that camera right there.
Yeah.
So I put this on?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So for anyone that's sitting right, that's watching at home or on your phone, wherever you are, and that is able to see or listen, this is our superintendent of LISD, the Dr.
Hockenberry.
How are you doing, Dr. Hockenberry?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Great.
You have some questions for me?
We have a couple
Yes, sir.
questions for you.
Are these the ones y'all sent me?
Yes.
Do we stick to those or y'all got some others?
I think I might have something to throw
You want
in.
to
You
surprise,
know,
might have a few
surprise
others.
me?
we might have some
Throw in.
surprises in there.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. So, how has it been so far as you near 1 full year since you were hired?
It's been outstanding.
That's nice.
It's been
Do you
outstanding.
want me to elaborate?
Would you
Yes,
like to
please.
I will elaborate. So, it's been 9 months. Maybe, yeah. 9.5?
9.5?
I started May 1st. Can you do the math?
That's
my.
about, yeah.
That is not
I
my
think
strong suit.
It's a school. This is a school.
Almost a year.
Almost a
We're-
year, yeah.
Almost a year.
All right, 9.5 months. It's been outstanding. I'm in awe mostly of what I've seen. I started my career driving past Lufkin or through Lufkin and past Lufkin High School every day, and there was some construction going on at that time. That was 30 years ago. Y'all weren't even born.
Hey.
And
I'm only 18.
I always wondered what it would be like to work here. I've known several people come through here. It's always been kind of the shining star of East Texas, so to be a part of that and play some small part of that has been it's been really special. But it's really things like what we're doing tonight makes Lufkin stand out.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, for
That's
sure.
Great.
You won't see this anywhere else. I've been in 6 school districts. They don't even come close.
Really?
Wow.
Even
Yes.
Longview, our
Even
biggest rival.
Longview.
Even Longview is
Yeah,
crazy.
you know, my 4 years there was enlightening. I can tell you some of the neat things they're doing, but I can tell you y'all are so much better.
Really,
Thank you,
that's
thank
nice to
you.
hear.
That is good to hear.
Speaking of that, what has excited you the most so far in the past year? For 9 months.
Excited me the most. I think it's excited me the most is really is seeing some of the programs and how advanced they are. And I'm not just speaking about advanced academics. I'm talking about there is something for every student
Yes.
in Lufkin.
Definitely.
And it isn't just something, there's an investment in something for every student, and it has not been compromised in any way. And I don't believe it's a big secret that Lufkin fell on some hard financial times, and it's exciting to get, work through that and start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. But the fact that Lufkin did not compromise programs for students during that time is the most exciting thing for me right now.
It's very, very exciting.
And band, right? State.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to be careful start naming things.
3
but
times in a
30
row.
3
Thir-
times in a row.
I know, 30 years, and
Look,
I've never
all
been
you
part
Chiefs
of a
fans out there, don't
state
kill me.
championship, anything.
All you Chiefs fans out there, don't kill me, but they did something that they weren't able to do this past Sunday. That's all I'm saying.
That's a controversial
Yeah.
statement.
I think Taylor Swift was disappointed.
Maybe just a little bit.
Yeah.
What else has been a challenge so far?
Money. I mean,
I think that's for everybody.
the challenge, school funding. I mean, having enough money to do the things we want to do for everybody, for students, for staff, for the community, and to build upon the great things that are already here, but become the best version of ourselves, and knowing that it takes resources to do that, and finding a way with the limited resources to live up to those expectations and to soar to even higher heights.
Yes, sir.
And I understand what you mean by that. You can go to other school districts and hear what they offer, and then you can go and say, well, do y'all have this or that? And when they say no, it's appalling to you, because you're like, we've been around it all our lives. And so when they don't have certain programs, it's kind of like, why? But I think it's just the fact that Lufkin has just been that gold mine for it to have the opportunity.
Sure.
Well, look what you're doing right now.
Yes. Not. I could tell
How
you.
many high school students are doing this right now?
I don't.
What is this? A Tuesday night?
Yeah,
Tuesday
night
Tuesday night, talking to the superintendent on a
podcast.
Speaking of doing stuff like this, have you gotten a chance to look at all the amazing projects that are displayed tonight?
I've seen some of them. So after I'm through here, I'm going to go see the rest of them. They are amazing.
Yes, sir.
The creativity and the challenges. I mean, I had to do this thing down there that I think it's like Sudoku.
Sudoku?
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
Sudoku.
Yeah.
Really?
And
I love Sudoku.
9 numbers, but all 3, each row and diagonal has to equal 15. I couldn't do it. I'm a little disappointed in myself. This is a school, right?
Don't be too disappointed. I
Dang.
don't think I can do it much either.
I'm not sure many people could conquer that.
But amazing projects.
Very amazing.
Definitely.
How important is it to continue to push advanced academics in our classroom?
Well, it's the main thing. You can throw everything out. The one thing we must do and must do well is the classroom academics, and at a very high level for every student. So it isn't just advanced academics, it's advanced academics for every student where they are. It's meeting kids where they are and making sure that we give them everything they need to be advanced in their own way, in their own realm, in their own world.
Yes, sir. Are there any changes towards Lufkin that you are hoping to maybe make or let be changed?
Well, I think the obvious ones, and I don't, this is not something I'm excited about, but it needs to be talked about as much as possible. Is the realization that Lufkin ISD is in a different place than it was 15, 20 years ago, and that we have to close a couple of schools.
Yes.
They're underutilized. They're about half full, and the populations in school districts across our state and nation have declined. And so we're not alone in this, but it is news. It is something that's in front of us.
Yes.
It's something that we must navigate. And when we do, we're gonna be better on the other side. We're gonna be stronger.
Yes,
we're
sir.
gonna be able to continue the things that you see here tonight. And we're gonna be able to build upon those. But it is something that we're gonna have to navigate and go through. And so, although it's not exciting, it is real.
Yes. I mean, it's all for the better at the end of the day.
In the long run, yes.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
And one more question.
Yes, sir.
Talking of change, as a senior, when we walk across the stage, we're limited to things that we get to wear and things like that. Come as far as graduation cords and different cords that we earn throughout our 4 years at being in high school. Is there any way that we can get that changed? As far as at least the cords that we earn throughout being in different programs.
Y'all haven't had your senior meeting, right?
No, sir.
No,
not
sir, we
yet.
haven't.
Okay.
It's coming up in a couple weeks.
It is.
Yes, sir.
Well, I may know a few things.
Oh, do
but
tell.
Do tell.
Well, I don't know if I can. I can't steal someone's thunder,
Well,
right?
We'll just have to wait
I
to
ask
hear.
you, I do think changes are coming.
okay.
Sometimes change doesn't always reveal itself exactly how you want, but there has been, people have been heard, and it isn't just today, and it isn't last week or last month.
Okay.
It's been, last year even.
Okay.
And so we've been listening, not just me, but others, and I think you'll be pleased that, some changes are coming, and we're going to relax some of that.
Yes, sir.
Some.
Okay.
That'll be
Yes,
exciting
of
to look
course.
forward to.
So,
I understand
Definitely.
we have to limit it to things.
hey, baby steps, right?
Yeah,
but,
baby
but we
steps.
got to go forward.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, I'll leave it at that and let Ms. McManus share the rest of that news.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then,
Is there
talking
anything you
about-
want to leave? Oh wait. She has one more
Talking
question.
about change, is there anything that the community should be looking forward to moving forward?
There's some big things in the news.
Well, I mean, I think we're pretty transparent, so the community, if they're plugged in anywhere, are probably aware of a lot of the changes that are coming or have happened. I mean, we have a new AD head football coach. That's a big change,
sir.
right?
That's a big
Coach
change.
App
Yeah.
said-
That is a very big change.
Right? So I think, we already know that, right? But
Yes.
Yes.
But next year, in the fall, on Friday nights, there's probably going to be a little different version of Lufkin
Just a
Panther
little bit.
football, right?
Definitely.
From being
I don't even think it's gonna be a
from
little.
being
I think
somebody
it's
that
gonna
was
be
on
big.
those sidelines, I know it's going to be for my juniors that are out there
That was
and
Anna.
that are getting ready for the fall. I know it's going to feel different. Pre-game's going to feel different. I won't be there. Coach Quick won't be there. It's going to be
seniors
very
won't be there.
different.
It'll be
And
very different. but
having
it'll
a
be-
new coach, coaches that are coming in throughout the spring and the summer, I think, it's just something that we're going to have to look forward for.
It'll
Yeah.
be very exciting to look forward to.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. The future is exciting.
Yes, sir.
I'm really looking forward to it. The things I know, the stuff that everybody already knows, but I promise you this, we're going to move forward every day.
Yes, sir.
And we're going
Yes,
to get
sir.
better every day. And I appreciate y'all. Man, y'all need to invite. How often y'all do this, man? Come
it's
to my
just
office, man. We'll just set up and start talking all day
We
long.
could do this
Hey.
all
We
day.
could do it.
This is
Whenever
your
you're
class.
free.
I'm
Yes.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is that it? Y'all have anything else?
Is
Come
there
on,
anything you
now.
want to leave us with?
I knew you were going to bring up, graduation, man. I was going to.
How did you feel about the football season?
Man, I liked it.
Yes,
Wasn't that
sir.
fun?
It was
very,
fun.
very
I
exciting
mean,
season.
It
I
was.
mean,
Yeah.
It was a very interesting season.
and I loved every minute of it. But we had Longview on the ropes.
Hey,
Oh, we
Yeah.
sure did.
I honestly think we should have won that game.
Well, we should have won.
we were close.
Yeah.
There was
It just in 8-inch rain in about 2 hours, and but I'm not complaining. But I really wanted to win that game, but it doesn't take away from the season.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does
There was a
at
little
all.
magic out there this year, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was some magic out there.
There was some talent that we didn't know that was coming that came.
Yeah,
And,
that's for sure.
To be somebody that was out there with them, they had the hard work and dedication set on their hearts, and it wasn't on their minds. That's how
It was a
they
great
played.
year.
It was an
really
Yeah,
was.
amazing year.
It was.
If there's nothing else, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Sir.
Please take a look around at all these amazing projects tonight. And
You got it. Thank you.
thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Speaking of the projects that we have tonight, we've got our ECHS here, which is Early College High School. Thank
Hey,
you.
I'm leaving off. I'm gonna go Miss Free. I got him.
We have
Is that
ECHS here, which is Early College
Oh,
High
I
School,
thought
and they're here with
Elena was
Advanced
gonna come over
Academics.
with you. Okay.
That's what I need to do.
They'll talk to you. They'll talk to you and ask them. Can you put the headset on?
Can you turn my headphones out?
Oh,
Yeah.
what color are you? Blue.
Laura.
How you hearing?
Can you turn mine down?
Where you?
Yeah, that's
What you
good.
looking like? What color you at?
Huh?
Hello?
Yeah, mine.
Well, guys, I'm about to leave for a little bit. I am also a patient care tech student, so I'm about to go to that booth for a little while and help out my teacher, Miss Bree, and I'll be back later.
Alrighty. See you later, Scorn.
Hi.
See ya.
Can you just introduce yourself?
Well, my name's Ethan Poole, and I'm a part of ECHS.
Okay, can you talk about ECHS and what it does for our high school students?
ECHS allows us as high school students to earn college credit, and it allows us to kind of go into our career a little more ready. If you want to, you can just get associates in general arts and kind of move forward your career from there, or you can get the Texas Core Complete, and that will allow you to move into a bachelor's degree without any unnecessary credits. And currently, from what I've been told, they're working on getting more certifications ready for ECHS students.
That's a good
very
change.
exciting.
Also, as an ECHS student, I feel like that would also better anybody else who are coming into ECHS. And
Absolutely.
Definitely.
As for ECHS, how have they been supporting you throughout your high school career as well?
ECHS has a lot of guidance counselors. Ms. Sanchez is one of them. She's not here, sadly, she's not here tonight. She has some personal business, but she is wonderful. She will help you go through all the processes of figuring out what you need for college, your career. They have meetings with the students. We also have a office that's fully supplied. It has printers,
Yeah.
folders, anything you need, really.
yeah, and then also they're just there to help you with anything that you needed help with, like
Of course.
if it can differ from, like, let's say you have something personal going on, your success coach will talk to you, and if you need any help with overcoming like a problem or issue, they'll be there to help you with that. And then they'll also just be there to help you with any classes you're struggling with. If you need help just like understanding the material a little bit better, I think they're also like willing to help you through any of your problems that you're having with those classes, and then also just to give you more knowledge about colleges, their main goals.
Of course. Can you talk about what ECHS is doing tonight at Advanced Academics?
Currently, tonight at Advanced Academics, we have a booth ready to where if you have any questions, where we have the director here to answer some of the questions, some of the more complex questions. There's 3 of us, including myself, and we're here for any like smaller, less complicated questions, and for you to have maybe some more like someone that's experienced in the program,
Of course.
that's lived it.
And then to anybody who is listening or going into high school, would you encourage them to join ECHS, and why?
I would 100% encourage you to join ECHS. ECHS has allowed me to move way farther in my career than I think any other program would have allowed. And a wonderful support system, genuinely a wonderful support system. It has made high school a lot easier.
I bet. Speaking of that, you are a senior. How has ECHS kind of helped you decide on what career you're going to pursue in life after high school?
When I first joined ECHS, we have a 6-year meeting is what they call it. And that's for 4 years of high school and 2 years of college. And they sit down and they ask you about basically anything you can think about. And when I first got in there, I asked them about if I told them I wanted to be a mortician, and they were surprised, but they were willing to help me research that. And now we talked about it. They even let me interview an actual current mortician.
Helping you pull outside sources
Yeah.
to talk.
They are always willing to help and always there to give you insight into stuff that maybe you're confused about.
I like it. ECHS has been a very, very big and impactful program within LHS, and they're here tonight as well, as you've heard. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for giving us insight onto ECHS and learning more about them. Thank you.
You're welcome. Y'all have a good night.
You too. Thank you. Well, Addie, how do you feel about, our senior year?
Senior year has been flying by. It has been very, very long and very, very short at the same time.
Honestly, I feel like it's not going by fast enough.
Speaking of that, though, we do only have 14 weeks left.
That is true. And for all the seniors out there, if you're watching, make sure you're passing your classes. And if you have any denied credits, make sure you're going to make those up.
Making those up.
Because we definitely want you to walk the stage.
We would love to see that. Continuing on with that, Jaden, what are you studying after high school?
I am mechanical engineering, and what I want to do with that is I want to become a mechanical engineer and make my own cars, actually, and build my dream car, which is just kind of like an old classic car mixed in with modernized materials and stuff like that to, just make it more of a modern old classic. And I feel like the reason it sparked that was seeing my grandfather's 1968, I think it is. What was it? Crown Victoria. And that it's such a beautiful car, and every time I pass by my grandpa's house, I always wish to, have that car for myself. And studying that is going to be a challenge for me, but I know that even though mechanical engineering is a pretty hard field with math, I think just me taking it a day at a time and slowing down the pace of how I want to study things and knocking out like my first semester with ECHS for sure
talk about that.
Will for sure definitely lower down the cost of going to school, because I know my credit hours for Lamar, it's like 127 hours, I think, or 120. Yeah. So it's a lot. So I think right now, I think I will knock out like around 15 to 17 hours, and that knocks out like most of my core classes, and it's very helpful.
Have a seat. Introduce yourself.
Do I take the hit?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You're good. Don't worry.
All right.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name is Jayla Culpepper.
Who are y'all here with?
I'm here with AP Art from Lufkin High School.
Oh, okay. Can you talk about what you've brought to show us today?
So basically, an AP Art for my portfolio for college, and also just getting into like the process of transferring to college. We every year in the spring semester, a bunch of students get into an AP class, and they basically get 15 works of pieces, and we get to do a lot of practice and a lot of like different information to give the judges so they can rate you, because they rate you from like a 5 up to a 1, and 5 being the best and 1 being like not as good as they want it to be. So for my practice, I do a lot of digital work, and that's what we're working on today, is showing kids digital work and what you can do with it. And there's so many like different, like you can do it for selling and you can do it for personal things, and that's what I do. I do a lot of personal. So I did self-portraits of people. One is just like a random person I thought of in my head. And the second one is when I went to Chicago, I saw this guy sitting on a bench eating, I think it was a taco or a hot dog. I don't remember what it was. But basically he was yelling about how he wanted to move out of Chicago, and I thought it was really funny. And he so happened to be in a background picture that I had, so I ended up drawing him because it was inspirational to see someone that lived in Chicago so upset about the place they're from. But yeah, basically I just do a lot of illustration and characters of people, and in the future I do hope to drive that passion to something else and probably sell like like caricatures like you see like at the carnival when they draw each other, but I'm doing it in my own style because I can't really get into the style that they do at the carnival. So
And then can you talk about how our art program has helped you in pursuing that?
So I think how my experience in art, at first I wasn't very confident in what I could do. I thought that I wasn't ready for AP art, and even now to this day I don't think I'm ready for it. But I definitely do think that the teachers that we have at Lufkin High School have driven me to, one, get out of my comfort zone in my box and exploring like myself as an artist, as a person. Because my freshman year, I did not like my pieces. I didn't like a lot of stuff that I produced. But now, like, I'm proud of myself, and I'm very happy that I can produce the things I do.
That's very interesting.
Thank you.
Like your artwork, it's like a whole different style of art. It's kind of like it's weird to see that you can go from like a cartoony version of your art to like more of like an abstract kind of art.
And I think it kind of shows like all the different aspects that are encouraged and how they kind of let you express yourself within the program as well. And
Yeah.
it's amazing.
I agree. I definitely think this is not something a lot of people would like to see. I've noticed that definitely in the South, it's not normalized to be a little bit more cartoonish with your art. It's more like with more traditional realism, and that's something I struggle in. So I kind of just step out of that and do my own like thing you would see on Cartoon Network or like just any cartoon channel in general.
Of course, and it's beautiful. It's amazing.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
When do you have to submit your portfolio by?
So I'm pretty sure, if I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure it's the first week of May, so the 1st through the 7th, basically, is when it needs to be submitted, and then we'll get our ratings. For seniors, we'll get them when we're not in school, that last week that we are gone, but for everyone else in that class that's not a senior, we'll get them that week that last week they're in school.
And then do they send out like specific themes or like anything that you follow, or is it personal creation?
So basically, if you're familiar with like band and a lot of UIL, it's not a UIL competition, but it's very similar. They give you a sheet, and they basically either criticize you or tell you what you did good, and basically to like, oh, this is really good. Maybe you should work on this more line work and stuff like that. But it's just basically trying to evaluate you to be a better artist and a better you that you can
So
be.
it's a lot of like constructive criticism.
Yeah, and it's also who your judges are and what they think in the
Yes.
moment. But you're supposed to explain yourself, so there's also a lot of an English aspect to it. So if you have a good English teacher that you can talk to about it, like and what you could write about your pieces, that's also a really big beneficial part of AP art.
Oh, most definitely, of course. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you so much.
We'll be looking forward to seeing how that goes for you.
Thank you.
Your art is amazing. Thank you so much. Have an amazing night.
You too. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay. Guys, we have exciting little friends joining our podcast tonight.
You can do 2 at a time.
We have some very exciting guests, if you can't tell.
Definitely, they are excited for podcast.
All right. Would y'all like to come? Just sit right here. Just like we did in class. Look, they're going to ask you questions.
I know, but they won't even go first.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Hello.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank
Y'all
you,
sit right
Dylan.
here and then put your headphones
Put your
on,
headphones
okay?
on.
Put your headphones on. Hello. Hi.
How are you guys?
Good. You can pull the mic closer to you if you'd like. Go ahead. Okay. What are y'all's names and what school are you from?
My name is Dylan, and I'm from Brandon Elementary.
My name's Annie, and I'm also from Brandon Elementary.
Okay. So, I hear y'all have been doing podcasts at school as well. Do y'all want to talk about that?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. Well, explain kind of what y'all have been doing and the process that you have been.
Well, we have been doing book reviews for our podcast and have been having for videoing them.
You've been videoing too?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So your podcast, you're talking and videoing,
Yeah.
and y'all are talking about the books that you're reading in class?
Uh-huh.
What are some of the books that you guys have gone over?
Bad guys?
Jake Maddox books.
Jake Maddox.
Like some baseball Jake Maddox books
There's
that I love.
many sports ones.
A lot of sports books.
Yeah.
I love sports.
There's
too.
too much boys in the class.
Too many boys. Really?
I wouldn't say too many.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's more girls in our class actually.
So, how much do you guys like podcasting at the school?
1 to 10, probably 10,000.
10,000.
Probably I'll just go regular 10.
Just a regular 10? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much. I would love to hear some of your podcasts sometimes. Thank you for your time. I hope you guys have an amazing night.
You too.
If you can just hang
You
the
could just,
mics-
yeah,
the headphones
hang
right
up your
back up on top.
headphones on the top up here.
I see that we're getting some more fun
Yeah.
little gifts. Hi. Hey guys, just put your headphones on and then you can move the mics. You can move the mics up close to you. Okay. So, introduce yourself and what school you're from.
Hi, my name is Ryder, and I'm from Brandon Elementary.
Hi, my name is Evan. I'm from Brandon Elementary.
Hello. So, I hear you guys are podcasting at school. Do you guys want to talk about it?
So we were podcasting about a book that we read. So I was podcasting about this book. It's about baseball.
It's a book about baseball, really. Do you want to, is this your script?
This is from us talking. I'm talking about perimeter and area patterns.
Would you like to talk about it?
Yes. So my name is Ryder, and I'm sure you've heard of perimeter and area, but have you heard of perimeter and area patterns? If not, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. Shapes can have the same perimeter but different areas. Also, if you multiply the length and width, it gives you the area in square meters. Another thing is when comparing perimeter and area patterns, the key fact is that area increases much faster than perimeter when scaling up a shape with similar proportions. Meaning, if you double the side length of a shape, the perimeter will double, but the area will quadruple, highlighting a non-linear relationship between the two measurements.
Oh, wow. I see you're a natural at podcasting already. You might be taking my job one day.
Probably our jobs.
Our jobs. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have an amazing night. I am so excited to see what you guys do in the future and to hear all of your podcasts.
Thank you.
And then you can just hang your headphones right back up. Hi. Hi. Do you guys want to put on the headphones and then move the mics up real close to you? Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Introduce yourself and what school you're from.
Hi, my name is Audrey, and I am from Dunbar.
Hi, Audrey. What's your name?
My name's Khaleesi, and I'm from Brandon.
Khaleesi. Hi, Khaleesi. So you guys are podcasting at school?
Yes. This is my first time doing this.
Really? How exciting.
Are you excited for podcast at your school?
Yes, sir.
What are kind of some of the topics that you guys are going over?
Really, I don't know.
That's okay.
I can't remember.
okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, we're doing like book reviews.
Book reviews.
I've only done it once, and it was only on book.
What are your guys' experience with doing podcasts? How are you liking it?
Well, I think it's actually really fun.
It's really fun. You like being able to talk and hear yourself?
Yeah.
It's a really nice way to be able to talk about any topic, of course, and y'all are going to enjoy it so much. We're so excited to hear what you have to talk about in the future and any podcast that you may create. Thank you so much, girls.
Thank you.
And then you can just hang your headset back onto your mic. Just hang it right back up. Thank you.
That was quick. It was easy.
We try not to make it too hard.
Yeah.
Hi. Do you want to join? Oh. Hello. Do y'all want to join?
You can sit right here.
I got it. Okay.
Samuel, this is Khaleesi, okay?
Khaleesi is coming back, guys.
So doing this again.
Hi, Khaleesi. What's your name?
Khaleesi.
Hey, honey.
Sam.
Hi, Sam. Do you want to talk into the mic?
Sam.
Hi, Sam. Hi, Khaleesi. Okay, Sam, do you want to talk about your podcasting at school?
Podcast.
You're podcasting at school?
What podcast?
Sam, what school are you going to?
Costume.
Costume. Do you guys podcast at school?
No.
Khaleesi, do y'all podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, Sam. How are you liking this podcast experience so far?
Good.
It's nice. It's very fun.
Cool.
Is it cool? Mm-hmm. The camera right there can actually see you as well. Do you want to wave?
Scary.
Hi. Thank you guys. Samuel, I hope you had so much fun, and hopefully you take on podcasting in the future. I hope you had an amazing experience. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hi. Hi. If you guys just want to put the headset on and then adjust the mic. Hey girls.
Hi.
Can y'all introduce yourself and what school you're from?
I'm Emerson. I'm from Brandon.
Hi, my name is Marley. I'm also from Brandon Elementary.
And you guys are podcasting at Brandon?
I have no idea.
I don't think so. You don't think so? How has your... Okay, well, if this is your first time podcasting, how do you like it so far?
I like it.
You like it?
Me too.
Is it cool or is it kind of scary?
It's cool.
It's cool. Actually, that camera right there can see you as well.
Oh, hello.
What did you guys find interesting about the setup that we have here for podcast?
That there's definitely 4 different and nobody's sharing a microphone.
Yeah.
It kind of makes it easier to have a conversation between everybody.
Oh
Yep,
yeah.
for sure.
Anyways, I hope you guys love this experience. We loved having you. If y'all podcast in the future, would love to listen to it. Thank you so much, girls. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is this one of y'all? Hi guys. Today we have our high school GT kids and Miss Hillis. Hi everybody. If y'all would like to introduce yourself.
My name's Kate and I'm in 10th grade.
My name's Anna Greenway and I'm also in 10th grade.
And my name's Allison Hillis and I'm the Director of Advanced Academics for Lufkin ISD.
Okay, good evening everybody. So y'all are in the GT program at the high school. I hear y'all have a really exciting trip coming up. Can y'all talk about that?
Yes, we're going to New York City on March 1st, and we're going to get to see a lot of cool stuff, like some of the art that we've talked about in class. Go to the Met Museum, the MoMA, see stuff like the St. Patrick's Cathedral, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff in New York City.
Yeah, and we basically have like this assignment while we're there that we're going to be like kind of giving a tour to other people who don't know what the art is. If like we know the artwork that's there, we're going to tell other people about it for a grade while we're there.
Oh, fun. And what class is this for?
It's for the 10th grade GT program, so it's AP Art History, AP World History, and Advanced English 2. It's 3 classes, but in 2 class periods.
Okay.
And it seems like a long time, but it's really fun.
It's actually called the Integrated Studies Program, and it starts in 9th grade, and it's really for students who have been identified as gifted and talented, who are gifted in English, language arts, and or social studies. So the great thing about the 10th grade class is that they are doing a lot of cross-curricular. So a lot of the art they're studying coincides with a lot of the history they're studying. And that's what's great about the New York trip is that they're actually getting to see a lot of the art they study in class, or there are similar pieces to what they're studying in class. So it's actually a great real world connection opportunity. It's not just this fun trip that they're doing. They're going to work on it.
They're going to work.
Yeah, we're going to
sure.
tire their brains out while
yes,
we're
ma'am.
there. And then when they come back, it makes what they're studying even more real. And it's going to help them with that art history AP test as well.
Of course, this seems like such an amazing program that we have at the high school. If anybody's interested, I believe you join.
Yeah, our testing. Yeah, our testing actually for gifted and talented is open now. So anyone going into kindergarten all the way up to high school can get an application on our advanced academics website. They just click gifted and talented, and that is open till the 28th of February. And then once it closes, we'll do all the testing. So.
And as you've heard, GT does go from kindergarten through sophomore year?
To 12th grade, actually.
12th
so
grade.
even 11th, 12th grade, they're still doing things that are related to gifted and talented, even though they might be in AP classes together.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, you're
we
welcome.
loved hearing about the GT program and what it has to offer for our students. Thank you. I hope you guys have an amazing night.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, let's get all our dual language kids.
Hi, do you guys want to take a seat? Do y'all want to take a seat?
We're going to bring all the kids in and gather around with the three at the table.
Hi.
And then the rest in the back.
Here, do you want to put this mic on? I mean, this headset. Okay. Yes. There you go. And then get up close to our mic.
Just moving some guests into place. What we have is our dual language program coming up right now. So Addie, I'll let you take over with them.
If you guys want to get all settled in, go ahead and put your headset on and then move the mic up close so that you can speak into it. Okay. Hi.
Hello.
Can you guys introduce yourself and what school you're from and what grade you're in?
Yes. I'm Andrea, and I'm from Lufkin Middle School.
I'm Eva, and I'm from Slack Elementary.
I'm Zoe, and I'm from Burley Bobcats.
Hi, guys. So you guys are in our dual language program here at Lufkin ISD. Can you guys talk about that and kind of how it's helped you as you've gone throughout school?
Well, I mean, it like puts you in front of others, I guess.
And what are some like good experiences you've had with this program?
I think one of the best experiences I've had at dual language is that I get to like learn a new skill that can help me later in life, I think.
That really, I've been knowing English my whole life, but I actually got to learn some Spanish, and I'm there with my friends, and they help me too if I don't know a word.
Okay, so you're learning a lot of new languages, and you're learning to meet new people in new situations, talking to new people. How do you think that'll help you in the future?
I think it would help me really good because if I ever want to travel anywhere and they know Spanish and I want to speak to them, I always know Spanish so I can speak to them and travel around the world.
Of course, of course.
I think one way that it would help me in the world, like as for a job, it would help me if somebody, I guess like what she said, didn't know Spanish. I could like translate for another person, or it could also help me get a job. You know, as like if like one of the things that they need is like a person who speaks Spanish, I could get one of those jobs.
Yes. And then,
well, usually whenever other people don't really like speak it, it helps you like understand.
it kind of helps y'all communicate better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With this program, we have Miss Solis here. Would you like to say anything about our program or about the dual language program? Okay. She is the. She is the director of our dual language program. All of these kids here are actually in our dual language program. They're all amazing, and we thank you guys so much for your time. We love learning about your dual language program, and thank you so much. We hope you have an amazing, amazing night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, hi.
It was just one set of kids you were going to do, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go ahead and go back.
to introduce your names and just talk about what y'all are doing here. Here, y'all come sit right here, okay?
Talk about what?
Talk about what
Hi
we're
guys.
doing.
Hey girls. If y'all want to put the headphone on.
Go in there and talk with you. Hey, Trip's gonna join y'all.
Hi Trip. Guys, this is.
Hey, just asking questions, Trip.
Okay.
Okay, this is Trip. You are a sophomore?
Yes.
He's a sophomore. He's also in our GT program. Hey girls, can you introduce yourself and what school you're from?
I'm Taylor and I'm from Brandon.
I'm Aubrey and I'm also from Brandon.
Are you guys podcasting at Brandon?
No.
No. So, if this is your first time podcasting, how do you like it so far? Are you kind of nervous, excited?
I'm a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
A little bit. Actually, we're podcasting so they can hear us and they can see us on that camera right there. So if you guys want to wave, say hi.
Hi. Hello.
At Brandon, what are you guys doing right now?
I'm here for Boston Market.
Oh, talk about Boston Market.
Well, I'm a basket maker and and there's like a lot of different types of working and I'm a basket maker as one of them.
Okay, interesting.
I'm doing robotics and I'm on the build team. So basically, I'm building the robot to go through the like the little map that they are building. So yeah.
How are you liking robotics?
It's actually really fun. I thought right when I was gonna do it, I thought it was gonna be pretty confusing, but it turns out it's real fun to do.
It's really fun. What are some skills that robotics has taught you, or what's your most enjoyable memory with robotics?
Building with my friends.
Building with your friends. And what's your most enjoyable memory with Boston Market?
Getting introduced to new people and seeing everybody and introducing myself too.
Really? Okay, let's move on to Trip. Trip, what are you doing at the high school right now?
I am here presenting my IRP about the Rosetta Stone.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Talk about that. What did you have to do for that?
Well, we got the project in about mid-October, and we had to personally research our own artwork, and then we would give a speech about it later in December.
And this is for art history?
Yes.
With that project, what did you learn? What made you nervous? What was...
Just speaking in front of the whole class pretty much made me nervous. I learned a lot about the history of ancient Egypt and the Ptolemaic dynasty.
Okay, do you want to talk about your piece that you picked?
Yeah, I can. I can not go in super detail, but I can talk about it. It was a Rosetta Stone, and it was a piece of stone, and it was translation between ancient Egypt hieroglyphics and Greek, and it basically allowed, if you've ever heard of the app Rosetta Stone, it's basically what that's named after, because it allowed people to turn ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics to modern day languages.
That's very, very interesting.
Oops.
Guys, our sign just got taken out. But thank you guys so much for talking about what you're doing in school so far. We were so excited to have you. Thank you for your time. I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's stuck in my ear.
It's stuck in your ear?
Okay, we have some very exciting guests.
Tatum right there.
This is our robotics team from the high school. Bye, girls. Hey guys, if y'all just want to sit down and then put the headset on and then adjust the mic to where you're comfortable.
I do that. I got body pin on here.
Hi, everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey everyone, I'm back after my duties at Patient Care Tech. So as I come back, I brought some friends with me from a team that I'm on also. We have Tatum, Loving, and Javier Ortega with Team 2582 Panther Bots, the robotics team of Lufkin ISD.
Do you guys want to talk a little bit about our robotics program, what y'all do, and kind of about how your competition in season goes?
So what we do at the robotics team is we're a club based at the high school, and what we do is during the spring semester we'll find out a challenge on what we're supposed to do and how we accomplish that kind of, and we work as a team to figure that out on what we're supposed to do and it's very hands-on based. Like the students get to do a lot of the work, and we do have adult mentors there to help us, but they're kind of like a walking stick where they guide us through and like help us see other views.
Do you want to talk about the roles that y'all take on while building this robot and within the team?
So we have like, I don't know how many different sub-teams, but you get to choose what you're doing, and everybody.
And what do you guys do?
I help build the robot.
I powder coat the robot, so like I make it look nice and pretty.
I also powder coat.
Very interesting.
Yes, we've also powder
And
coat.
make tutus.
Our robotics team has been a very, very big part of our high school programs, and they compete every year. Can y'all talk about last year's season and your competitions?
Last year's season went very well. Our first competition, we were doing pretty good. We ranked third, and then at the next one, we didn't do so well. We had a bit of setbacks, but we made it through. We ended up advancing to state. We got into the semifinals and everything, and we advanced to Worlds, where we ended up winning our division.
Very, very impressive. Talk about the mentors that you were mentioning.
So we
How
have
they helped, and who are they?
we have like several mentors. I'm not really sure on the amount, but we have some such as Miss Segrist, Chad, Fire Dad, Fire Mom, Lady Liberty, the Constitution.
I assume these are all nicknames?
Yes, these are all nicknames.
Yes, definitely.
We like to come up with creative nicknames for them. Then there's also Mr. Beams. He helps out with our PR group.
Mr. Beams is in robotics as well. He's a
Yeah.
man of many careers, apparently.
What?
Yeah, they just like Chad. He'll help out with our mechanisms area. Fire Dad will help out with the wood shop and building our game field and bumpers. Constitution helps him out, and then we have Lady Liberty and Fire Mom who help with the Team Spirit area.
Of course. Now, moving on to this year, talk about this year's robot, the challenges, maybe? And your season's coming up, yes?
Yes.
So what are y'all excited about going into this season?
Going to competition and getting to see the robot work fully.
Yes.
Really?
2 weeks from Thursday, they will be traveling. I will not be traveling because we'll be going to state for BPA.
We will be at BPA in 2
But
weeks.
everyone else that will be going to the first competition at Waco, which we have all established is a powerhouse of different robotics teams within the region for competitions, and that everyone will try their best to work together, make strategies, stats, to have ranking points to help advance the state until the competition in San Antonio.
I see we have another guest here.
Oh,
Hello.
yes.
Do you want to come and introduce yourself? Okay. What is your name?
Andrew.
Hi, Andrew. What do you like about robotics?
Especially the robots and the competitions, because I mean, it's competitive, but it's also fun at the same time.
What all do you do to help out during the robotics season?
Most of the time, I'm a little bit of everywhere, but most of the time I'm helping Team Spirit with Lucky Dust and all that.
Really? And then are you looking forward to joining robotics when you come to high school?
Yes.
What will you be doing then? Or what do you hope to be doing then?
Really, before that, maybe like football.
Football and robotics. A lot of duality here. AJ, what is the best memory that robotics has given you so far?
Probably most likely last year when we got our first blue banner.
Such your mother.
What makes you most excited about robotics?
It's always fun about how to build the robot, and also it's always a different
It's always a different thing every year, and it gives you a new challenge every year.
Is any of us excited for this season?
Yes, ma'am. Currently, right now,
Probably,
we're doing certain groups
since
for
we have a
innovation.
really good team,
It's like right now we're doing like
maybe
CT
most
department
likely
groups.
we go to Worlds.
Our robotics team sitting right here. Earlier we
I would
had
just
Bill
like to see
Ainsley,
how this plays out this year.
That'll be very, very exciting to look forward to. Thank you so much. Do you have anything you want to leave them with? Huh?
Let's go 25A2.
That's right. Thank you.
Okay, I have a question. As she's setting up right now, but I have a question
She's
for her.
so cute.
Okay, ready? So Tatum, as I know, being a team lead, okay, I'm gonna start like this. From freshman year all the way up now to your senior year, this being your last year as a team member, because I'm sure you'll come back as a mentor. I already see it.
Can y'all talk about that actually?
How are you feeling? Like,
I'm feeling pretty good. We've had a lot of work put in, and we're trying to teach everybody, and I think it's going well. They're putting in the effort to learn. And yeah, I'm excited to see it progress more and more.
Talking about that, what has been your best memory that robotics has given you so far? Your most exciting memory.
that's hard.
I can't choose.
If you're in that classroom and in the area with us, it'd be hard for you too.
If you had to pick 3, what would they be?
Our team celebrations, going to Worlds, and getting to interact with everybody.
Smooth, you want to go next?
Do you want to go?
Honestly, I think like the teamwork that we all put in and the enthusiasm we have towards the program and towards building a robot and getting to go to competitions and see other robots. I think my favorite part about it is like seeing other robots. So I'm like, ooh, that's cool. Because they don't have they might have something different on there that we don't have on ours.
Of course.
And then currently we've been working with the Hudson Robotics team and getting to interact with them and help them out. We've been helping them powder coat some of their pieces because they are funded lower than us.
Yes.
So we have things that they don't. And I like the fact that we've been able to help them.
Okay, that's
And
very, very amazing that we're able to do that.
Between me and Javier, we've been helping them powder coat. And Jeremiah, he's been helping him and Alan. We've been helping them powder coat, and it's been great because they're doing a color that we don't have, which is maroon, because they're school colors, they're team colors.
Yes,
And
of course.
so I'm really liking it. And other than that, between mentors and teammates, there's nothing else I could. Everything else is just
It's
cool.
an amazing experience that y'all are getting. Would you like to talk about?
I'd say my 3 favorite things from robotics is probably during preseason.
Yes.
Or well, more postseason. We got to go to Remakes, which was hosted by Torque. And that was really fun since I got to learn how to drive and operate the robot. Got to see many different teams. And that's probably my number 1. My second favorite is probably teaching the Hudson people how to powder coat and like what they did. It was really fun to talk to them. And then my third is probably just being around all the people in robotics. All of them are very nice, very welcoming. It's a very hands-on experience.
Okay.
It's very integrated.
So who I just had waved over to us is another team member for the robotics team. This is Leo.
Hi, Leo.
This is my guy right here. This is the guy. This is the great guy right here. Leo, what are 3 of your favorite things about the robotics team?
My 3 favorite things about the robotics team is the people. It has to be the people, the first thing, because everybody is so joyful
that's a
and
very
energetic.
common occurrence.
There's not a single day
I
that
love
goes
it.
by. Closer? There's not a single day that goes by where a single day is sad or gloomy. Another thing is building the actual robot because it's fun. It's the whole thing that you're there for robotics. Now the third, I'm saying I really don't know. I guess everything.
Everything about it.
Everything about it.
Yeah.
Everything about it.
Great to have you, Leo.
Thank you.
I love all the passion that y'all have for robotics and for the team that you've built. Talking about teams though, can y'all talk about team leads y'all were mentioning and coming back? How does that work? Kind of explain that.
I'm not sure how it works. They just they decide if they want to come back and help contribute to everything. It's their overall decision. No one's forcing them to do it, and
Of course.
we're very thankful for everybody that comes back.
And then talking about team leads, what are those and kind of what do they do?
The team leads help the mentors oversee the whole team. We try and help make decisions with them.
Are you a team lead?
I am. And we're helping to help the progression of the team further on after all the seniors leave, because there's almost 30 of us that are leaving this year.
Yeah.
That is a
There's
lot
a
of
lot.
seniors.
It's almost half the team.
Sounds like football.
That is a lot of seniors. We do have a very, very big graduating class this year.
Yeah.
Javier, for anyone who doesn't know, Javier is actually a freshman.
You're a freshman.
I'm a freshman.
With this being your first year, how's it feel,
been?
Emotionally, physically, the work that's having to be put in? Because, we have bodies and we get
Yeah.
tired and we need sleep. We have to eat.
Because you guys practice a lot. From what I've seen, y'all are here every day until late at night. So talk about that, how big of a change and adjustment that has been, and how has it kind of helped to have all these seniors around as well?
It's been a very welcoming experience where I've gotten to learn many things. Started off the year not knowing hardly anything about robotics. I didn't know how to help with the wires. I didn't know how to powder coat. Didn't even know what CNCing was. But along throughout the year, so far I've gotten to learn more and more. I've had the experience with the seniors who are very nice, very welcoming, and they've been very helpful. And overall, I want to stay in it for the rest of high school.
Of course.
And I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Talking about that welcoming experience and their atmosphere, Miss Segrist plays a big role in that. Do you guys want to talk about how she has impacted your high school career?
I don't know where to start. Freshman year, I joined, didn't know what I wanted to do. I went through PR, game field, mechanical, not knowing what I wanted to go into after high school. And it took me a little bit, but I finally figured out that I want to go into the IT department, and she's been playing a big, big role in that. I've taken all of her classes, and she's very supportive of everyone. She wants the best for everyone, and she wants to see them thrive.
Of course. And you've gotten to spend the last 4 years with her too, which is strengthening that bond even more.
Yes.
I think I can say that I'm gonna start off like this. I met Miss Segrist the summer right before we started our freshman year of high school. I was doing a camp with Gear Up, getting to explore different things, opportunities throughout before coming into high school, and help me find what I want to be within my career and things like that, of where I want to be after I graduate. And I met Miss Segrist, and she's just this
ray of sunshine.
It's more than just a ray of sunshine. She comes with everything possible, and she's ready for almost anything. You can talk to her about anything. You can bring her something. She can be like, okay, this is how we're either gonna do this or that with it.
Yes.
And going into the robotics aspect of it, I started off with game field. I did that, learned how to cut wood, put pieces together, learn how to use drills and drill bits properly and things like that. And then I got with Fire Mom, and I learned how to do team spirit stuff, making tutus and things like that. And it's been fun.
It's been a good experience.
And so with that, I had some troubles throughout the next 2 years, personal things and then things like that, but I was able to come back my senior year by the grace of everything.
Of course.
And her doors, and Miss Seegers, her door's always been open to us, no matter who you are. She never discriminates on what kind of person you are, what you go through, how you may look, anything like that. Her door has always been open, and she gives everybody a chance. You could be blind, you could be deaf. She's gonna give you a chance. Actually, it doesn't matter. She's gonna give you a chance and let you do something and teach you in some kind of way. And if she doesn't have the materials, she's met and made so many friends down the line because of her personality. She will find somebody with the materials to help you.
Of course. She sounds like a very, very amazing woman.
She is.
Yeah. Since I'm only a freshman, I haven't had much experiences, not as much as Smooth and Tatum, but from what I've experienced so far, she's a very kind and caring person, and overall I can't wait to spend the next
3 years.
Yeah, the next 3 years.
Thank you guys so much. We loved learning about the robotics program and all the amazing, impactful people that have impacted your years at high school and everything that you've learned and loved. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have an amazing night.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take it right back up. Thank you. Thank you guys.
All right,
So,
have fun.
we've gotten the chance to meet with a lot of our amazing programs that Lufkin ISD has to offer. We met with kids from elementary school and even kids in high school tonight. Mr. Beams is back.
Hello.
Hello.
We were running around trying to get y'all guests.
Oh, he was running around like
Do
a
we have any
lot,
guests coming?
guys.
Yeah. Dr. Hockenberry.
He's coming back?
No.
Oh.
We're wrapping up, guys. We have 15 minutes, so we're going to cut this off so we can pack up.
Okay.
Want to say thank you to y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you to the guests.
Thank you, everybody.
It is CTE month, so just going to put a plug in for that. CTE month, Career Technical Education. So video production.
What we're doing right now.
PCT, patient care tech, what you do.
Dental.
Accounting. Robotics, culinary, fashion design, auto tech, welding. I'm leaving a lot of people off. Photography, all these things. Huh?
Criminal justice.
Theater, criminal justice.
Ag. Not theater, sorry.
Not theater.
But we love theater. All those things, all those classes, it's the month to celebrate them. We are the fun classes, so if you're watching this, join us. Find a way to get in to our classes.
They are amazing classes to take.
And I will argue this with anyone. When it comes to these classes, the CTE classes, if there is a certain career that you're looking at, and CTE has it, and CTE is the department for you to look into, to find, to help you get ready, get those prereqs, to be able to learn what you want to do. If you want to learn video productions, Mr. Beams is the guy.
He is.
If you want to learn cybersecurity or about programming, you have Miss Seegers, you have Mr. Hungerford. Criminal justice, Mr. Shepard. Welding, Mr. Nevins.
Healthcare, Miss Free.
Healthcare, Miss Free. Love it, everything. The CTE is the department for you or your child to go and look at.
If you're into math, you can do accounting.
We have accounting with Miss
Holcomb.
Holcomb.
Is amazing.
She is amazing. She is so caring. And
So we're gonna
CTE.
Please.
Who?
That guy right there. That guy right there.
Mr.
We have
Little.
one last guest.
Last guest.
This guy that is coming on right here. This man is better than Patrick Mahomes.
He's got to go see his daughter. We'll say hi real quick. Just wave at the camera.
This is Mr. Little.
This
He's our band director.
This is the three-peat band director, Nambi. Technically,
hey everybody.
Technically 4. because they had them skip a year.
Right.
So
But anyway.
technically 4, but this is the guy, the band director, Mr. George Little.
Thank you very much.
That guy.
We'll see you. All right, see ya.
Thank
He's got to go
you.
see his daughter. But about that CT on top of that band, band is not
band
CT.
is not
but
CT, but
if
we
you want to
love
get
our
your
band.
if you want to get your child into band, they got to join in the 6th grade.
They do. That is
And so join
long
then. So
investment.
look, really at the end, just to end this off, because it's educational.
Yes.
Any class you want, talk to the counselors in
And
the
they
middle
will
school.
make it happen.
Call the high school. Learn what you need.
Yes.
And take care of it then. Don't wait till your senior year, like some people.
Okay.
To find
we
what they
had
like.
a lot,
So-
and a lot of long roads to get to
Yes.
where I am today. So
But find what you want to join. So we're gonna wrap this up. That is it for our first live Packcast. Hopefully it goes good. Hopefully we do more as Jaden
Yes,
comes back
we're-
on. Jaden just
Hi,
in time
Jaden.
for the end.
Hi.
Everybody wave to the camera. We are leaving. We are out of here.
Bye-bye.
bye, guys.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Oh, we did it.
Good job.
Thank
That was
you.
great. That was great.
Okay, I will bring this to you.
Baby, go